So our character profile this week is on the one and only Venom, and it's a juicy boy. After last week's pretty short one on Black Noir, this is a juicy boy. So
Okay.
strap in, ladies and gentlemen. Venom first appeared in Amazing Spider-Man number 252 in January 1984 as a costume, before being revealed as Venom in Amazing Spider-Man number 299, December 1987.
Oh.
Now, that might actually be wrong. That 299 might be when he was revealed to be a symbiote and before he became Venom.
Gotcha.
So don't quote me. During the Secret War event on Battleworld, Spider-Man's suit became badly damaged. While looking for a way to repair his suit, he found a machine that spat out a black sphere. When he touched it, the sphere covered his body in head to toe in an all-black suit with a white spider emblem. However, what Peter thought was a mere alien fabric that interacted with his thoughts to give him the suit he wanted was in fact a symbiote born during the reign of the Dark Elder God Null.
Oh.
After returning to Earth, Peter kept using his new suit, as it was far more advanced and had its own unlimited supply of more durable and organic webbing. And for a while, Venom was happy, playing Super Suit and helping Peter fight crime. However, as the symbiotic relationship developed, Venom the symbiote became more interested in fighting crime and obsessed with it like Peter is. So he started taking control of Peter in the middle of the nights and going out and fighting crimes while Peter slept inside the suit.
Oh.
However, he was being far more aggressive and dangerous than Peter ever would, which led to Peter becoming suspicious, especially when he started seeing pictures of himself fighting crimes he wasn't there for. Yeah. So Peter started wearing the suit less and less, but he was becoming addicted to it because of the extra power it gave him. But the symbiote also became addicted to Peter and was increasingly unwilling to release him even for short periods of time. Concerned by his constant exhaustion and his suit's seeming ability to control him, Peter sought advice from the Fantastic Four, or more specifically, Reed Richards, aka Mr. Fantastic. It was at this point he learned the suit he thought was just a suit was in fact not only an alien, but sentient, and was trying to form a permanent symbiotic relationship with Peter. Disgusted by this revelation, Peter and Mr. Fantastic discovered that the symbiote's weakness to noise and fire, and used these weaknesses to remove the symbiote from Peter and also contain the suit in a unit.
Okay.
Yep. That's it. We've done it. That's it.
Job's a good one.
Except it wasn't. Because the symbiote managed to escape the containment unit secretly, and amongst using humans to help him transport, he managed to hide in Peter's closet as a spare suit, waiting and planning. Eventually, the suit attacked and tried to forcibly bond to Peter. While Peter was still in some element of control, he managed to fight back enough and make his way to Our Lady of Saints Church, where the bells rang for the hour so loudly, coupled with Peter's rejection, he forced the symbiote off of himself.
Okay.
Peter awoke to see that the symbiote was gone, and he assumed the pure noise and hatred had killed the symbiote. However, below in the church itself was Eddie Brock, who had recently just lost his job as a reporter due to Spider-Man debunking a story he had written, destroying his reputation, destroying his relationship with his fiancée, leaving him jobless, homeless, and with nothing left to live for. He was contemplating suicide and went to church to pray.
No.
While in church, his hatred for Spider-Man called out to the symbiote, and the symbiote and him bonded to become one. The iconic supervillain known as Venom.
Dun, dun, dun.
Now, I noticed a little bit in there
Okay.
where I said the sentence, was it a symbiote born during the reign of the Dark Elder God Null?
Yeah.
That is a much less common bit of information that is a retcon
Oh, okay.
to cover his backstory. A more interesting retcon, which is more common knowledge. During the Secret Wars event
Hmm.
on Battleworld, Peter wasn't actually the first one to find the symbiote.
Okay.
It was in fact Deadpool.
Oh shit.
And Deadpool interacted with the symbiote. However, once the symbiote attached him, Deadpool could feel it connecting to his thoughts and realized it was a sentient being. And worried about what his insanity would do to another living being, he forced the symbiote off of him and back into the container and left before Spider-Man walked in.
Shit.
So there is
A world.
reason to believe that Deadpool actually drove Venom insane.
That's wild.
Yeah. Venom is, I think,
Oh.
top three, potentially top three most iconic supervillains of all time.
Yeah.
I'd say he's comfortably top 10. I'd
Mhm.
say most people would have him as top 5.
Yeah.
I think top 3 is where you get into potentially a bit of an argument.
Mm.
I do think basically all of the top 5 are Spider-Man and Batman villains.
Makes sense.
With maybe Lex Luthor sneaking in just because when you think of Superman, you think of Lex
Yeah.
Luthor. But to be a Spider-Man villain and be
Mm.
that high up the supervillain rankings is fucking impressive because, as was a discussion point on Twitter this week, Batman and Spider-Man's rogues gallery are fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, they are. They really are.
So to be iconic in there is really impressive.
Yeah.
But when I think of Spider-Man villains, my brain instantly goes Doc Ock, Green Goblin, and Venom.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. I mean,
And
there's others I think of, but yeah.
put it this way, when you've got so many good villains that you can have multiple different instances of the Sinister Six and
Yeah.
people still eat it up,
Yeah.
you've got lots of good villains.
Yeah, this is true.
But I'm not going to say any more on Null this week. There is definitely a chance that it is relevant to discuss it next week. So we will
Exciting.
leave it there for now.